Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. This is Daily Trading Analysis with a quick market update for today, March 22nd. While we wait for FOMC interest rate decision at 2 p.m., let's review a little bit of the mortgage applications that came lower than before, and refinance index also lower. So the NBA 30-year mortgage rate decreases from the previous one, and that's really the consequence of the interest rates that we are feeling right now. So until the FOMC interest rate decision and the press conference at 2:30 p.m., there's a couple of hours until then. So let's just do a quick review of the market and how it behaves since the open. This is the Nasdaq. And as you can see, we were chopping around a little bit during the early open, but look at these tails. Look at these bottoming tails. Also, a lot of shadows, slow bodies until 10:15, in which we started pushing with not a big increase in volume. There's still relatively low volume, as you can see, and I think that's something to take into account, because right now the only thing that I'm seeing is just tails everywhere, and also this more or less pivot around here, in which we are barely trying to hold. And I don't know, we are 0.57. The daily is looking pretty bullish. As you can see, after the doji, we broke the blue dot line that is last week high at 12,811, and we are putting a second day of continuation to the green side, to the upside, above this daily level that is 12,900. We didn't touch yet 13,000, but we are, as you can see, trying to push higher slowly but surely. Apple is really pushing right now 0.70, and Microsoft, despite a choppy open, is really pushing the market up. Yesterday it got really punished. I don't know why, because the ChatGPT version 4 is really good news for them, but today is just ripping apart everyone. So don't try to short, don't try to step in front of this train, because you are going to get hurt. Banks are waiting in the red, and I think everyone for sure it's just looking at dollar that is right now really flat. And if you see, we are putting small candles right now. We are trying to decide what we need to do. Yields are waiting. Also, the 2-year put a nice move of this bottoming tail from the 3.65 to 4.2 right now. And the most important one, the 10-year, is just retracing. The 10-year is the long-term yield that every investor is watching, is the market one, and the 2-year is the Fed one, the shorter term that Fed is controlling. If we check the inverted yield curve, we are holding after this big push caused by the decrease in yields. This pushed the inverted yield curve to almost to half of the range that we are holding since more or less 1 year ago. So watch this, watch the reaction, and remember that usually the first reaction, once we know the interest rate decision at 2 p.m., is usually not, it's super volatile, but usually not the good one. The good one comes when the press conference starts half an hour after the decision is made at 2:30 p.m. Be patient, because today is going to be super risky. I would like to continue higher, but this big level of the Nasdaq at 13,000 is going to be huge. 25 basis points is priced in. Anything apart from that is going to either push the market to the moon. If we go flat, I really doubt that scenario. I really doubt it. And 50 basis points will destroy the markets. So be careful, because everything and anything can happen, and you really have to be patient and disciplined to trade this kind of super volatile day. So I think that's all. I honestly, I'm quite surprised the market moved like this before the news, before 2 p.m. I'm happy that I'm seeing the market in green. I was long, and I really looking for longs, but I don't want to get chopped, number one. And during these early minutes after the open, everything was like that. Everything was chop and chop and chop. And I don't want to get chopped. I want to just take the least amount of risk possible. And right now, if I want to go long, look at this big red rectangle. This red rectangle marks in my chart what I see. This is starting to look like a super, really important level of resistance. We are in the middle of that. I don't want to really think about what is going to happen in, if it's going to be 25, 50, 0. I just want to react to news. So I don't want to take early positions this high on the Nasdaq on the day. I just want, if I see good numbers, if I see 25 basis points, if I wait, I would like to wait for either this zone or just the low of days to take super low risk and low price, good ratio positions. I don't want to buy up here. So I'm just going to wait for the volatility that for sure it will come, and just be patient and discipline and managing my risk. This is the most important thing in days like today. So that's all from my side. As always, thank you for your time. If you found this video useful, please remember to click the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when I upload new videos. Remember that I upload new videos every single day for market forecasts, market updates, and market recaps. I appreciate your time as always. We are approaching lunch hour, 12 to 1, and then interest rate decision at 2 p.m. Remember, be patient, be patient, and be patient. And discipline and risk management are your best friend. Stay safe, everyone, and see you later.